Hi guys, thanks for stopping by my channel. Today we're going to go through my completed pages and supply haul for October. So stay tuned. All right, I'm going to start off with my supplies. I don't have that many to show you for this month. I wasn't even actually going to do a supply haul this for October because I didn't pretty much basically the whole month I didn't buy any supplies. I was just buying books. But I did get a few things closer towards the end of the month, so I'll show you the few things I did get. The first thing I'm going to show you is these Ohuhu markers. I did do a pretty lengthy video on these if you want to check it out in more detail. These are the new mid-tone sets. Yeah, so I did a swatching and I colored a flower with them, so you can check that out if you want to get more details about those. And then I got these markers from TJ Maxx, these King Art markers. They're glitter markers. I picked them up because I thought, I love glitter, anything glitter. And they're okay. I think they're mainly like water-based markers, probably. I did get a chance to use them on a couple of pages, like a little bit here and there. This month, I like that they're in this little case, cute. They were $9.99 at TJ Maxx. They say compare $13, but I looked them up on Amazon and they say like $18.82 or something like that. Which, if you can get them for $10 there, I think it's a good deal, but I definitely wouldn't pay $18 or more for these. They're not that good a quality, I think, for that price. But yeah, they're nice for, when I get like a little sparkles here or there. I'll tell you when I get to my completed pages where I use them. So, all right, and then this next thing I have to show you, it's not coloring supplies, but I thought it was kind of craft related, so I'd show it to you. I bought this at TJ Maxx too. It's Star Signs embroidery. It has two different patterns you can do, like personalize it for your own. It's not just Pisces in this, but you can do any sign you want. And I thought it was a little bit deceptive though, actually, when I bought it, because when I bought it, I thought it came with these two hoops because it shows it on the picture, but when you actually look at what's included, which of course I should have read it before I bought it, but it says it's only, I think it's only one hoop included, which I guess is fine. You only need one at a time. I don't know. I haven't, I've never tried embroidery before, but I thought it looked like fun. Something else extra for me to do. I thought it would be better than diamond painting for me because I figured diamond painting, you have all those pieces and you have to be sitting at a desk to do it. I figured I could be sitting on a chair watching TV or in bed or something if I'm not feeling good that day. So I thought I'd give this a try. Now, if I'm going to actually do it, that's another thing. I buy these sorts of things sometimes and I never follow through and do them, but I thought it was a pretty good deal for everything that was included in here. You can do two different patterns, and it comes with all the threads and the beads and embroidery stuff. It's $12.99. It says compare at 16. I looked it up on Amazon and it says $19.99, and then it's on sale for $16.81, something like that. So all in all, I think it's a pretty good price for what's included. Okay, so the last thing I have to show you guys are these ABT Pro alcohol-based markers from Tombow. I picked these up because they were 30% off. They were having a 30% off sale on their website, and it said one day only. Now, I'm not sure if they run that kind of a sale often because I'm not really familiar with their website. I don't visit it very often. The only other Tombow products I have are the mono eraser. I have that, and I have the Erogen pencil sets, which I like them a lot. I know a lot of people don't like them so much because they say they're like a hard pencil to use, but they have really, really pretty colors. So I do like those pencils a lot. So I figured, why not try these out? I've been really into alcohol markers, and especially using them on like as a base for my skin tones when I do portraits. So I looked on the website, and these sets are $19.99 a piece for 5, and then with the 30% off, it came out to be about $13.99 for me, and plus they had free shipping. So I thought it would be good to try, because I like how they're like a thin marker. Most of the markers I have right now are like a thicker marker, so I thought it would be nice to try a thinner style marker. From what I gathered on the website, these 3 sets are new. Portrait fair complexion, portrait dark hair I got, and portrait light hair sets. They said they were new, but I don't think they're new colors. I think they're just maybe like new sets. And then I also picked up this red tones because I thought that would be a good undertone colors for skin as well. So that's pretty much it for my supply haul. We'll get into my completed pages next. Okay, I'll start off with my PDFs that I completed for the month. Then I have a couple of books towards the end. This first one is from Christine Karen. It was a freebie she gave away. I love this one. I was so excited to color this. I don't know why someone hasn't thought of this as a subject sooner. For all of us colorists, I thought it was really nice. I did a base of vintage yellow, Arteza vintage yellow, alcohol marker, and then I did after that I did Holbein. I always have trouble. It's the John, whatever the French for yellow is, that one. I always think of jaundice actually when I see that color. But yeah, I used that Holbein on top, and then I'm not really sure what else I did on top. I think maybe probably I guess I must have did Prismacolors too on top, because that's what I always do. And did alcohol base for their sweater as well. And then I colored on top with pencils. And then I did her colored pencils. I tried to do it in rainbow order. I was almost able to do it. So I did red, orange, yellow, green, blue. There was nothing for indigo, and then purple. So this is one of my favorites, I think, of all times that I did. Then this next one, actually I'll show you these next two at the same time. They were Halloween set from Color and Chicks, and I also she's also having a color along for these 2 sets on her Facebook group. This one I did a base of alcohol marker, oatmeal brown, I think. Yeah, see the alcohol marker on that side for the undertone, and then I did on top a Holbein, I think olive yellow Holbein I did on top, and her makeup and everything, Prismacolors, everything else. This is alcohol marker. I think everything else was alcohol marker. It's gonna probably be pretty repetitive for each page. I think I basically did almost the same thing for every page. And this one is Dracula Rita. This one I did a base of Moon White, what the color is called. It's kind of like a really pale aqua blue, but I thought it would be good because she's a vampire. I want to kind of give her a nice cold skin undertone. And then I went over the Moon White alcohol marker with I think it was light peach and white. I used Prismacolor on top for the top part of her skin tone and her blush and everything, but the rest is basically markers, all except for her hair. I did Prismacolor for her hair, glitter marker around here, everything. A lot of markers I've used this month. For that one, I like those two a lot too. And then this one is, I did this for our October color along in the Coloring Divas group. Every month we do a pencil spotlight, and October was Starjoy pencil, so I did this all in Starjoy pencils, except for I kind of put some stickles under her eyelids here, under her eyes for, I don't know if you can see. Maybe you can see it a little bit. So it looks like she's crying. This is Annabelle Lee from Miss Bugatti Etsy page. This was an Edgar Allan Poe PDF bundle that I bought from her. And this one is called The Hooded Woman by Artistry by Lisa Marie. I bought this from her her website. I'll make sure I leave the link where you can get this one too, as well as her her YouTube page. I did this one markers and Prismacolors and maybe some, I think I did some gel pens over here, but mostly Prismacolors I did for this one. I did the background. This is marker. And this one is from Jeremiah Kenter. I bought this PDF set. It came with, I think, 8 Halloween. It was like an 8-piece October Inktober set maybe, but I bought it last year, so I had only colored one other picture from that set. So I did this one, and again, alcohol markers, Prismacolors. I did do a little mess up over here with the colorless blender. I don't know if you can tell over here. Kind of did a little boo-boo down there, so I tried to shade it a little bit as best as I could over there so you can't tell. Stickles I did for the plants in her hat. This is all alcohol markers, and the only Prismacolors I think I did was on her top of her face for her makeup, and I did little Prismacolors on these little kitties there. And then my next page I completed was this one from Eva Nakunen, Enchanted Seasons coloring book. You can get the PDF book from her on her Etsy page. I mentioned this a couple of times in past videos, so I won't talk about it at length again. But this one I did was autumn prints, markers, alcohol markers. I kind of did a little mess up over here on this one. I tried to do alcohol markers on top of, like, for these trees, and it came out like really bad. Like it was like looked like a big mess. So I went over with my Prismacolors and I tried to see, but this part over here was the worst part of the alcohol marker, so that didn't really, I wasn't able to cover that up so great, but the rest of it, I think it came out all right. Yeah, this is all alcohol markers and gel pens I did on the leaves. Glitter gel pens. I think the Arteza super glitter gel pens I used for that. You can see it's shiny a little bit. And I did this one from Cute Witches Coloring Book Cafe. Basically, I did the same thing like I did for everything else this month. Oops. Alcohol markers. You can see the back. The alcohol markers. And I think I did Prismacolors. I think I just put, I don't remember what color I used for the base for this one, but I know I did eggshell on top. And it's alcohol markers in her hair, her hat. Pretty much everything's alcohol markers except for, I think, oh, that's where I used the, I had mentioned in my, before, I was going to tell you when I used the glitter, the King Art glitter markers, I did them in these bubbles. And I forgot to mention, oops, I used the glitter, the King Art markers in the background of this page too. I don't know if you can tell. They're not like, it's not like a really like a super glitter, but it's nice. Kind of gives it like, it looks like the nighttime sky a bit. Okay, so that's it for these guys. There's glitter gel pens on our little jewelry a little bit too. And then I did a little Grim World Halloween. Same thing again, alcohol markers, Prismacolors. I wasn't quite sure what this part was. I didn't know if it was a brain or what. So I did it pink. I did mostly everything pinks. I don't know, I did pinks and glitter markers. Not glitter markers, glitter gel pens, little markers. You can see the marker part on the back. I wasn't really too sure about the stuff up here, so I just kind of colored over it. So that was my creepy page for Halloween. And then my last picture, this is the one that I just finished last night to make sure I completed my 10 coloring pages for the month. This is Hannah Carlson's Tales from the Witch's Cottage. This is back in stock now on Book Depository, last time I checked. This one I did all Prismacolors, except for I put some stickles in the star part of her headband. I'm pretty happy with the way this one came out, especially since I did it. I was making sure it was the last one for the month, so I was kind of in a rush to finish it. But the stars and these little in the background I did paint pens, but everything else is all Prismacolors. Prismacolors and Hannah Carlson is like my favorite combo, I think, to color. I always have pretty good results, I think, when I use those two together. The paper is nice. I have an enjoyable coloring experience whenever I use my Prismacolors and in my Hannah Carlson books. So that's it for my completed pages for October. I have a couple of good books on their way to me. I ordered in October, but they're being shipped from like overseas, so I'm not going to be getting them till November. I have a few books I pre-ordered on Amazon that I'm going to be getting soon in November too, so I'll have some good flip throughs for you guys. I just ordered Maria Troll's new book, The Moon Valley, that just came out a couple of days ago. So I have a few good things to look forward to for November as far as books go, I think, and I hope everyone had a really great October. Happy coloring, and I'll see you next time.